Welcome to the final panel of the day. We are going to conclude with drinks back at the Mellon Centre. But our focus right now is writing about exhibitions. Let me introduce myself. I'm Lucy Steeds. I'm based here in London at Central St Martin's, and I've got two roles there. One, I'm part of the After All Research Centre, where I lead on the exhibition histories publications. And I'm also the pathway leader for a research-based master's course at CSM, which is in exhibition studies, where we encourage students to approach global contemporary art historically and critically from the perspective of its public moment. My thank you all for sticking it out to the final panel of the day, and for all the contributions from out front and from the audience that we've had so far. And for the invitation, I want to thank Hamad and Sarah in particular. But a thank you more generally to you both for being stimulating interlocutors in the field of exhibition histories and exhibition studies. Asia Art Archive and the Mellon Centre are doing important and exciting work in this field, and this event is just one example of that. But let me bring you to writing about exhibitions, our topic. We are aiming to engage you in discussion about curatorial texts and exhibition reviews on the one hand, and their relation to art history, theory, maybe also exhibition histories on the other. So, reframing the conference inquiry for our specific purposes, the question becomes, if exhibitions are to provide challenging and provocative sites through which to think about artistic exchanges and the two-way traffic between Britain and South Asia, then how might our prose do justice to those challenges and provocations? And I'm joined today by three great writers who all come from somewhat distinct, though also overlapping vantage points. Emilia Terracciano, who will speak first and is immediately on my left, is an academic who also writes exhibition reviews. She's going to look at the recent exhibition history and concomitant critical reception for work by Nasreen Mohammadi, in particular amongst other female Indian artists whose work may be described as non-figurative. Then we'll hear from Zahra Jimbo, who's right on the far left, my far left. She's an established art critic and writer who's just finishing her PhD, and she's going to compare British and Indian critique of the latest two Tate exhibitions to showcase the work of South Asian artists, specifically the Bhupen Kaka show, currently at Tate Modern, and also the recent group exhibition Artist and Empire at Tate Britain. And our final speaker, seated in the middle, is Shahzad Ali. He's an artist who also curates and has an academic research post here in London. Today, he'll talk principally about his writing in connection with a show he co-curated in 2013, Black Sun, which is subtitled Alchemy, Diaspora, and Heterotopia. So you can see our panel is going to be focused on the recent past, mainly looking to exhibitions only after the year 2000. And we're going to be centered in India within South Asia. But just to say, we would welcome a longer historical view and greater geopolitical context in relation to issues of writing about exhibitions when it comes to comments and questions.